Turo quick tip: how to actually help your Turo guests to significantly decrease the likelihood of them getting in an accident by simply getting them a pair of gloves. Yes, if you guys follow NASCAR or racing, they wear gloves and there's a reason. But one of the main reasons you want to give someone gloves, car driving gloves, not just regular gloves, car driving gloves, first reason, it reduces any type of fatigue on the person's hands. You never know if someone might have carpal tunnel. You don't know if they're going to be driving long distances, and what happens is your hands start to feel tired. You want to stretch them out. They get like tired and fatigued. So oftentimes what the car driving gloves are, not just regular gloves, car driving gloves do, they reduce the fatigue because they reduce the vibration of the vehicle turning and steering, and the acceleration. There's a vibration component to the car mechanics that affects your hands in an adverse manner, unfortunately. So to prevent this adverse occurrence from occurring or lessening it, and the vibration of the steering and acceleration of the vehicle, what you can simply do is give them some gloves. Driving gloves will significantly reduce the vibration of the steering and handling of the vehicle. Very important to do this. Next reason why you want to do this as well is in cold climate. If they're driving and it's cold, keeps your hands warm. That's an extra convenient benefit. So now their hands are warm, so now they're more focused, and they don't make mistakes and accidentally turn the wrong way or turn too sharp and cause your car to get in an accident, right? Next, if it's a hot climate or hot season, for example, their hands are sweaty, they're moistening, they have moisture on them, they're more slippery. To prevent their hands being slippery and preventing the moisture, the gloves will act like a wicking agent, because it won't allow the sweat to penetrate the gloves, because usually these are leather gloves. Usually they're gloves that actually have some type of wicking technology in them, and they're driving gloves, so they're meant for that. So it stops the sweat from being, or the moisture from being transferred to the wheel, which allows more less slipperiness and allows a more smooth ride and allows more control because there's no moisture there. Very important to do this, especially in hot seasons or hot climates. And last but not least, another benefit that you guys probably not didn't think of, it protects your hands from UV light premature aging. A lot of people's hands, surprisingly, are prematurely aging because a lot of times people don't put lotion on their hands. Oftentimes, a lot of people aren't aware how much the sun hits your hands, and when you look at their face and their hands usually look a lot older than their face. A lot of this is a tone to, unfortunately, premature aging of driving, because the sun constantly hits and beats on their hands. People usually aren't aware of this. Those are some of the main reasons that you actually want to consider. Very, very important to do this. And yeah, that's how you do it, people. And yeah, consider getting some driving gloves. You don't have to do it, but I would say try to get some driving gloves for your Turo guests and give it as maybe extra they can pay for, or you give it to them for free, because what it does, it gives them and lets them know you care. Second thing, you're protecting their hands from UV light. Second, you're allowing them to have a better driving experience because their hands isn't as fatigued from the vibration of driving and accelerating and be on the road, and also protects their hands from slipping if their hand gets too wet or moisture in hot climates, and also keeps their hands warm so they're more focused. If their hands are cold, so they don't feel like their hands getting numb. Highly recommend doing this. Is at the end of the day, this saves your vehicle, increases the likelihood. You can never 100% get rid of risk, but you definitely mitigate the risk and lessen the negative effects of risk by giving them some gloves. Highly recommend it, and driving gloves specifically. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram at Conrad Layn, and leave any comments or questions below if you have any. And yeah, share this and also subscribe if you find value in this. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Calling out. Peace. Let's get this.